Hi, this is Shawn Miller, and today we're going to be talking about basic inline skating, doing the anatomy of the skate, protective safety gear, and then going over a few demonstrations. I have an extra bone in both my feet, so therefore I do not rollerblade, so I will be doing the demonstrations via the computer along with the equipment. So, to begin, we're going to start with some of the safety equipment. Basically, all you need for rollerblading is a helmet, knee pads to protect your knees from falls, elbow pads to protect your elbows, and wrist guards, which protect you from spraining your wrist if you fall. Some of the parts of the rollerblade that you'll need to know are the liner, which goes inside of the boot, the tightening buckle, or these can be laces in some cases, which you can just tie on. The tongue goes along with the laces, the frame, the wheels of the skate, the H-block, which helps take stress off the arch of the foot, the axles, and the plate, which is just a plate that connects the wheels with the boot, and you also have the cuff in the back. And now for a few of the demonstrations, just a few basic tips for how to start skating. Since I'm not able to show this, I found a video that says pretty much what you need to know for basic skating, and this is probably what I would show in a class.
Hi everybody, we're going to talk about roller skating tips for beginners. If you've never roller skated before, the biggest thing that you need to worry about is balance. You would think balance is pretty easy, but when you put wheels on your feet, not so much. So the first thing when you put your skates on is the T position. So when you have the T position together, it's one heel into the instep of the other skate. The purpose of doing this is so that your feet are underneath you, knees bent, your core is engaged, and that way your skates won't roll out from underneath you while you're standing there. So if you're on a hill, talking to a friend, looking at the cute guys or girls walking by, this is a great way to just stand there without having to worry about your feet moving out from underneath you. The next thing is forward skating is with your toes out, and rolling straight is toes straight ahead, forwards or backwards, and backward skating is toes in. So it's kind of like a car. When your toes are out, you're in drive. When your toes are straight, neutral. Toes together, reverse. So if you're ever stuck going backwards, just have a quick little glance down. Your toes are probably pointing together. So stop, T position, get your balance back underneath you, knees bent, and start again. We always start off with walking first because it's kind of difficult just to put skates on and roll. So toes out, knees bent, and walk like a duck. Small steps forward until you get your balance, and then once you have your balance, you'll be able to push to the side and let your wheels roll. So those are a couple of tips for all you beginners out there, and happy rolling.
Another thing they didn't really talk about on the anatomy of the skate was the brakes. As you can see on those, the brakes were in the front of the roller skate, so you can brake on your toes, and the roller blades are actually located on the back, and they're usually just a little rubber pad. You put a little pressure on them or lean your weight to that direction and it'll stop your momentum. And that's all for today.